Oh, I got the keyboard out, so.
That was the same iPad again.
Okay, alright, I was like, holy cow.
Yeah, no, it wasn't you.
Head, please. Change the settings too. Okay, I think it looks better. That's 10. Asian gang, yep. Like the stream. Already know. The bias for the no set bias. I just want to see how we react at one. Dude. Actually, no, I think we hit 3 last night. Trading session? Yep, if we get an opportunity, we'll try to cap. So, I was talking the whole time the mic wasn't picking, apparently. I'm gonna check. Hello, hello. Oh, yeah, that should be better now. I think the mic's gonna pick up my sound. Got these new filters on it, and mic was just too far away, I guess. All right, Chris. So is the core resistance 34, 140 stronger? That holds 134, 130 here. So we'll see how we react up here. That's kind of what I'm looking for, and ideally I want to wait to really do anything. But we'll see what happens. These areas are where I'll be looking. Nope, no quarter. Possible.
You listen to one up and you said he's just a stupid lame. Didn't understand cause you were crying, just a stupid brain. The world ain't what it seems. You ain't never seen the world's
Yo, yo.
most fearsome fighting scene.
What up, Gersh? How's it going?
It's going good.
Good, good.
Hopefully we have a good week ahead of us.
Yeah, I hope so. I gotta like yell into the mic for it to pick up any sound I make. Alright, hopefully these settings will work. What up, John? What is my style? So we're gonna do support and resistance with or price action near those levels. We're gonna see how we react on the smaller time frames at these levels up here, or here, or here. One of these three levels is how I want to see how we react. Looking like we might fall back into here, or push back up to here is kind of what I'm anticipating. But this is a really strong support. So, I mean, that would also make kind of anywhere in here is going to be really strong. That's what we're going to be looking for. A lot of news this week. Yeah, I checked it. I didn't see a whole lot. I just saw we got some JPY. That shouldn't be bad. More JPY. Yeah, we'll see how we do. As long as we move better than last week. Whole number, yep. Yeah, we could possibly see a daily wick though. Up to there, yeah, possible. These are the three areas I'm looking at on GJ, so we'll see how that plays out for tonight. I learned to trade from Wicks Don't Lie, Gibby, and a few other people. Well, mic sounds good, loud and clear, sweet. Yep, I'm gonna. I think the keyboard sound is going as well. Yo, what up, McInnes? I'll make you a moderator because that performance we saw this weekend was incredible. That was fun. So dangerous. I actually got to drop in.
Yo.
Yo, what up, Gersh?
I was gonna say the way that we kind of had this bearish close, right? Do you think this could kind of be like a strong resistance to continue hitting and to possibly do this wick fill down here?
Yeah, I think we could come down and fill this wick here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Before we continue up right to the upside, because we do still have the massive daily.
Yep.
Wick.
Yep. So either sell resistance, buy support. Ideally, this is the support I want to get, or this resistance here, or if this resistance holds coming into the Asian Open, that's sort of what I'm looking for.
questions. Still going hard to the best of my recollection. The man in the mirror, please peep the reflection. Love-hate relationship still leaves me guessing. But I got no doubt, like Gwen Stefani, looking 40 exchange like my name's Armani. I refuse to let the industry rob me. So you can get rammed or you can dodge me. Get it? Winning is my hobby. Chicks in the lobby, rent the whole floor, throw a big ass party. Probably do something ungodly, but there's no doubt I am here to turn it out. Shining bright like a diamond when your flames blowing out. Now I'm spazzing like Nick Cannon, wildin' out. See, I walk what I talk. What are you talking about? I don't think that is clear. You should figure it out.
When am I streaming COD next? Maybe tonight.
Let's go. Believe in yourself, believe in yourself. Tel Aviv blowing up and you screaming for help. You gotta be determined like a refugee. You gotta be official like a referee. I wish you would try and step to me. I turn into the Hulk and do so incredibly. Cross lands, cross seas, just to play all tracks. I'll be gone to November if I do come back. It'll be a cold ass winter if I do come back. But I have no doubts, therefore no slack. Black on black, everything except the president. It's evident.
Yeah, I know, it's all copy. This is all copyright free music. That's why I go through Pretzel. Instead of playing music I want to listen to. Up Devon.
Leo and the Reverend.
What up, Tides Roll? I have no idea. Dr. FX? Not sure. Vertical zones are just the times I'm looking to start. So this is my Asian session, my New York session. So some days it doesn't pop up, it just fine. That'll pop up in, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. And starting Monday it fine. I don't know why Sundays it doesn't, but it doesn't. Oh well. Session. And in about 10 minutes, we're going to start going through some other pairs as well. Just kind of chill out, let everyone get here, hang out, and then we'll really get into it. Hung out at the lady's parents' house for the day, and then came home and just chilled. Good relaxing. I'll be back in a sec.
Always wanted this kind of outro. Wishing I could go back and tell everything I now know to a younger me. Looking up at 23, filled up with anxiety to overcome what's underneath and let him know he onto something. But he got some problems coming. You'll feel like you need a lot, but you'll act like you're wanting nothing. It's like you're paralyzed, can't move cause you're terrified. Mind inside a paradigm where you don't even dare to try. So you just lay at night, wide awake with grandeurs of a way of life where everything is perfect till you open those ungrateful eyes. It's kinda like your place to hide. So instead, you'll do everything they say to do. You'll get a corporate job and make 100K out of school. The music still be working at it with your far from perfect habits. I wish that I could tell you that everything will be fine, but I'm not really sure I'm qualified to, because I thought I'd know what to say by now. And honestly, I thought I'd be in LA by now. Instead, I'm wasting all my time like I've got nothing to prove. Sit alone and ruin my day just for something to do. And it's been the same for years without an evolution. Claim to be the next to do it without ever executing. I got a mixture mixture of excuses and a list of resolutions, and feel guilty doing anything unless I've been productive. But time doesn't wait, so I'm just missing moments. I'm getting older without getting any closer. Every week I board another flight that takes me farther from my goals and leaves me at a destination that is hardly like a home. So now I'm out of sorts and feeling out of pocket. I'm drifting out of port, I'm set on autopilot, and just to pay the price so I can pay the rent, and either pay attention or feel this pain again. And honestly, I'm terrified that I'ma die and be forgotten quickly. If I go out, I don't know if there's a lot who'd miss me. Hopefully I really have a soulmate, so at least I'll have a body beside mine to be rotting with me. My mind has been making all these obstacles. Some days I wake up and I feel like I'm unstoppable, and then the next day it feel like it's all impossible. The world is at my fingers, but there's nowhere else I wanna go. And last night I finally hit my limit. Liquor in my system, but never had clearer vision. Punching walls and throwing keys, glass shards and broken screens. I couldn't keep blaming life for problems, cause I know it's me. The root of all these issues is the lack of all my actions. Tired of feeling like I'm not committed to my passions. And as the tears flow, I had a moment of clarity, feeling like I'm finally hearing all the things I would say to me, like, I'm begging you to cut the acts and the annex. It isn't any kind of magic, ain't no rabbit and hat trick. It's just maximum actions at bats with natural talent, and it's gonna actually happen once you can axe the distractions. But right now nobody's nearing ya, and doing nothing is your mode and your median. You wanna flounder, you should go to aquariums. The block is mine like I'm owning Ethereum. I know you can hear me, but it's slow and I'm fearing you gon' end up like another fucking old bit of sneering man. Just walk around with absolutely no need for air and lungs. An Old Testament, back to times when Noah would pair him up. So please just for a minute put a hold on the snare and drums. Give me a moment to share the love, and if you're over it, fair enough. Just let me know now. Do you really want the gold, or are you here for fun? Cause if it's the latter, I'll happily end the banter. You can get on that plane and live happily ever after. But I saw the way you got up this morning. You haven't smiled since you stopped your recording. And I won't raise my voice now because I'm tired.
Alright.
Nobody's buying your shirt, so why you trying to sell
Vibes
it?
look good for GJ, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we're gonna start doing some things differently on this session. We're gonna start instead of only looking at different pairs when someone sends a chart. I'm actually gonna start going through any pairs anyone wants to look at pertaining to Asian session. So if you want GU or EU looked at, we're not gonna do that. Any JPY pair, any AUD pair, gold, we'll go over gold. We're gonna start going over, breaking down everything, just giving out some possibilities, some ideas. But if you're gonna be saying, oh, do this or do that or look at this, send a chart so we can look at your ideas still. But we're gonna try to expand a little bit past just G. Hello, Jose. Enjoy that. Don't spam next time you come back. Alright, so got gold, EJ, GA. So we'll cover EJ, obviously. That's the only pair I'll be looking at. Cover gold, EJ, not US 30. We'll cover AJ. And then any other recommend and go over the kind of break it down while we wait for Asian Open. Instead of just sitting here, we'll try to be more productive. Twisty, yep, I'll pull that one up. You guys can talk and really quiet today. What else we got for Asian? And so let's check out gold. Oh, gold looks terrible. Okay. USD. That one. Alright, so
nothing about in between that.
Yep, I think that looks good. Let's check out the higher time frame first. Daily. Still looking bullish, and we got some really big strong support down here. You see these ones kind of come down and bounce off. Maybe the support holds here, but you definitely got to wait for that to happen. So we'll put a little line there so we have the visual, but we're going to need to see that support hold first. If it breaks here, I wouldn't do anything in between here because it could reject anywhere in here to continue up. I would wait for it to come down to here for a support if we don't hold here. Well, 4 hour then. I make some sense of this. So this is that zone we had up top. Not a fan. I think we can do this up more, make it look better. Kind of tweak it. That. This one I like, but again, tweak it, make it look prettier, more precise. What's right on the body, not kind of in between. Then our zones are consistent when we come back tomorrow. When we look to mark up zones again, we're doing the same thing. So yeah, that matches up there. That taps into here as well. So I like that. 4 hour support there. That looks good. Get a little cleaner. Hour. Same thing. Yep. There, and then obviously nothing in here for sure. But we'll probably be moving up as we drop down the time frames. Yep. Same thing here again. We'll just get one more time. Get it on the body. We know anything under here. Probably get a nice down to here. Maybe some sort of reaction in here. So maybe look to secure something about 50, 70 pips. And then see if you end up falling to there. Here, we're going to move this one up again. Yeah, that's kind of what I would look for on gold. Make sure let's tweak this one more time. There. So yeah, for gold, I think anything above here or under here would make sense to go up. So maybe wait for price to push up. Come back, form support, maybe try to catch it on the breakout here, wait for it to come down, form resistance, and actually confirm that it's coming down, not just doing kind of like a false breakout, and or try to catch the break and just make it risk free just in case it comes back. Target going up, I would say about right here. First short-term target, this little wick fill. Maybe you do tap into area up here, 17.8 area. That'd probably be the whole number, so probably be a strong level to tap into. So that's kind of what I would look for there. If you're coming down, I think maybe some sort of issue here, or even we could say go here, because this one looks like it kind of drove off pretty hard from this level. So I'd say here to here you're pretty good, still almost 70 pips, and then maybe your runner falls down another 70 or not. Still very good opportunity there for gold. DJ's moving up. Yep, okay, good. We'll see. We did just tap into these wicks again, so we'll see how we react hourly. We're looking like on the hourly. Yeah, I don't know. What's going on down here? And the same conclusions. Yep, sounds good. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at for gold right now. Nice job, Josh. Yeah, we might be coming up and forming some support here. See how this 30-minute closes. So no move yet for me. Check out EJ. EJ also going up just like EJ actually looks up. Got distance there. Possible support formed there. target maybe. Or up here. There. Kind of fall up to this area up here. Probably makes sense. Kind of get into this mess up here. So again, we got to wait and see how we're going to react here. Are we going to just push up here, come right back down and fall to support at 120,700-ish? Or even price come to this level here. As we've seen Asian, we kind of cleared the way coming up. We flip, we'll fall really nice down to support. So that's why I want to see how we react up here. Because if this candle closes here, we break the low, we're going to fall back down. So same thing on GJ, so we'll see what happens. Yep, exactly. Some more structure outside. Exactly. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for EJ. Maybe price goes up, comes back, forms a support, and then goes up to here, maybe here for a runner. Or if we form resistance here, I would look to take it down to support here, runner down to the support here. Because the idea would be if we broke above the resistance, stay above it and go up to the next area. Broke above and we couldn't stay above, we should break through support, go to the next level, which would be. That's kind of what I would be looking for that. GA. Okay, looks like it's kind of pushing down, falling to a support. That's going to be a good area to kind of watch out for, as there's a lot of supports in here. But when you're doing this, you don't want to mark every single. Your chart's going to look messy, so mark every level. Now when you look at your chart, are you going to do something from this level as support here? Are you going to do this level as, again, kind of support here for all this? Or these bodies here, support here again? Or these bodies here, support? Or are you just going to mark the bottom one and not do anything at any of these? Because you're going to have better odds at this lowest level here. So when you see a bunch of levels like that, whether it's up, like the resistance, down to the support, better off just marking the lowest one there, because if you bounce off of here, you're probably going to head right back up, and looks like we got traffic going up as well. If we coming down nice, form support, take it back up maybe to this level here. Kind of looks like we got above and couldn't stay above and came right back down. Also tapped in level price up here. So if we do fall and it does form support, it would probably make sense to take it back up to the top of the range and then see what happens there. Again, another 30, 35 pips there. So that should be good. Oh, the mic's cutting out. That's just that's the filter. So if I don't talk loud enough, it doesn't pick up my voice. That's Alright, that should be better. It should keep picking up my voice. It shouldn't cut out anymore. I just want to make sure it doesn't pick up the keyboard sound as well. Yeah, no, it's just it's the noise gate. So it's this thing right here. It was on 15, so if I don't yell into the mic or put my mouth on the mic, it won't pick up any noise frequency under here. Because that blocks out my keyboard. Let me just make sure the keyboard's still blocked out, and then we should be good to go. But I just ordered a mic stand, so I'll be able to have the mic right in my mouth. Keyboard will be, sound will be gone, and it won't. It'll be a lot better. Sure. Alright, so not picking up keyboard sound, that's good. Go up a little more. Alright, so it picks up a tiny bit of keyboard sound, but it should be Should be good. Shouldn't not pick up my voice anymore. Yeah, no, it's just the filter, that's all. Just to block out any background noise, make the mic sound better, and whatnot. I'm gonna just move it closer to my face. There we go. So, hopefully the analysis we just did on gold and EJ all made sense. If you need me to redo it because it cut out too bad, let me know. I'll go briefly touch on that again, but the zone should have made it pretty clear on what I was looking for. So yeah, GA, something down here would be what I would like to see what happens, unless we start to form support, push up, and then see how we react again there. Yep, yeah, Nate, we're looking at GJ. We are just trying to cover more than just GJ, because I know other people probably have only one pair they look at, so we're going to try and cover all the pairs for Asian session that you should trade to hopefully get better trades on every pair, not just GJ. But yeah, I just don't see anything on GJ yet. I'm just kind of, yeah, I just want to see how this 30-minute closes. Looks like it's trying to reject in here. So I'm going to cover that last wick that I think should be stopping us, would be right there. Looks like we're kind of getting messy in there. So we'll see how that works out. We'll just finish going through these real quick. So UJ again, looks like it's pushing up, but we do see Asian reverse a lot coming into open. I mean, I would say this is kind of the area I would mark here. But it is tapping into all of this. So we could say this entire area is an area to be interested in. If we check out the hourly. Yeah, we still have not closed above resistance on the hourly here. So we could see this hourly pull back, those bearish underneath here, to then come back down. 15, yeah. Gotta just keep waiting, see what happens. CAD JPY. Okay, yeah, we'll pull up. We'll check out CAD JPY. That's, yep. But yeah, UJ I think is just keep waiting for now. See how we react. Either take it with anticipation that this is resistance, come down, or wait for it to come down, form a support, and then take it back up. Gotta depend on what you're looking at in terms of your bias. Yeah, I think this whole area is a very interesting area. And then support looking like we'll be kind of down here. So zone to zone, if we do get resistance, we can probably take it down real nice down to here. GA, we just did GA, but here it is again. I think you gotta wait to see what happens down here. Wait till open. Wait till open, see if we push down to here. Or if we push it back up and we form resistance somewhere in this area, maybe even, you know, tell us something. Yeah, so if we form resistance somewhere at this box here, maybe that would make sense to then take it back down. But still, I think waiting for open is gonna be your best bet. We got about 45 minutes till that.
This beat is my recital. I think it's very vital to use the force for good, of course. Skywalker, that's my time. Here we go. If I were a Jedi, I could out-rap Buster Rhymes.
Kind of like that.
Like Qui-Gon Jinn for the win, I could flow in quadruple time.
Like to see how we push back up into here, see how we react again.
Undeclared MC Lars merch that you're looking for. I could levitate like Yoda, I'd eradicate Ebola. I could pick up girls literally.
Well, yep, make sure we like the stream. More likes, the closer we get to the giveaway.
Wait, wrong movie, innit?
Pod racing up the 101, surpassing Golden Gate traffic. R2 on the roof of my Prius, dude. I could FaceTime holographic. I'd play for the A's and we'd win every game. Resurrect Mac Dre, do it all for the Bay. They'd all say, hey, Lars is neato, and always let me cut the line at El Farolito. 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some Jedi rhyme. So I said this rhyme I'm about to say. I fought the Sith, and it went this way.
If I were a Jedi, bet I'd get all the ladies. I would mac it more than Dumbledore or Leto Atreides. If you try to strike me down, I'll just be more powerful. If I were a Jedi,
Karma will pull that up. Yeah, if this 30-minute can't close above here, I'm gonna probably look to sell up in this box up here, but I will let you guys know. Here is Sharma's chart. Yep, GJ, GBP and JPY pairs. Asian and London work well, yes. Karma, I can't see any candles, girl.
It's been a long time coming.
Alright, let me zoom in and resend that, but this is what I just sent to Roger. That's why I zoomed out a little bit so you can see both.
Yep, yeah, zoom in and then we'll pull them, I'll pull them both up. Then we got the kind of big picture idea as well as the shorter term, kind of what's going on now sort of thing. Yeah, so 11 minutes, I want to see where GJ closes. I do kind of like this where we're at up here, but I think I don't want to get stuck in any Asian Open nonsense where it kind of wicks up a little higher than normal because the pump of volume comes in and then it continues. So as much as I do like this entry up here to then kind of follow the support, since we're still rejecting this area again, I think if we pull away from it again and we pull up to it again and we reject again, that's going to be a really nice trade. But this is kind of what I'm looking for. I just want to wait for it to do that with open. Because if we think about it, if this 30-minute closes like this and it leaves this wick, the next 30-minute is going to make a top wick. Or even once this hourly closes, this hourly is going to make a top wick and come up somewhere into this area. So either way, even though maybe this 5-minute here pushes down 10, 15, 20 pips, the next 30-minute or the next hourly, at some point it will more than likely return to this area to make a top wick to then either reject or push through, which is going to be what I'm kind of waiting for, as well as open coming in as well. 1% risk, yes. We'll see how we react at that level. Yeah, this level and this level is where I believe we're going to get a trade from. Either a break and a retest above to go up, or resistance down to support, or buy support up, or a sell under here to then come down. So we'll see. Either way, I think we're gonna get, if we get some sort of volume, we're gonna see something. That's kind of what I'm looking for. So I think we did UJ. Yep. So UJ is kind of what I would be looking for. Is if we do again form resistance here, remember, clean traffic down. If we do come down, as these candles kind of pushed up and kind of made all of this to the left, this mess made it kind of void. Because if this level here was resistance, or this was resistance, or this, or any of this crap was actually resistance, why did we push up so nice without any issues? So then you got to think, when we come down, are we going to come down with no issue again? If you always trade off that most recent to the left, that's what I do. I think it works the best. I know a few people who do that as well, and that seems to work. So that's what I would be paying attention to. AJ, check out AJ. Yeah, everything just looks really. If you notice, if we look at all these candles here, and we look at UJ, kind of messy. BA as well. EJ, a little better, but still just not great. Gold, not great at all. Granted, this was actually, wow, this was even Thursday, like midday, and Asian didn't do anything. Yeah, so this is a pretty heavy range on gold for sure. So if we break out of here, we can probably expect a pretty good move. And that should go along for all the pairs as well. So this one here, maybe a higher high, higher low, go up. But again, we gotta wait and see what happens with open. UJ still also just messy. AJ as well. I mean, everything kind of looks from like Thursday after NY, like 9-10 a.m. is about when this is. It just looks like crap. AU as well, same thing. But we'll mark up AJ and then we'll go to AU, NU, and C. Down. Yep, yeah, that's right. There was a holiday on Friday. So AJ, let's see what the 2 hour, 4 hour look like. 4 hour, clearly we're at resistance right here. So definitely gonna wait to see what happens up there. Kind of an area of interest. Again, this is all just really messy, so I'm gonna pick the level I would be interested in from this time frame right there. Obviously 1 hour, 30 minutes are gonna tell us something a little different. 1 hour. Mark that one kind of without all supported there. That was resistance there. If we get under there, then I think right here is a good area to kind of watch for. Is this wick kind of drove into this price area, and then we kind of pushed up from there. We never returned to this level. So if we do break this level here, it makes sense that we kind of return here, maybe even return down to here. Right on the body right there on the lowest one. Tighten this top. There. Short on GJ. Yeah, 30 minutes looking real nice now. I like how that's formed. And yeah, if we do come down again for AJ, I think maybe have a runner target down into this price level down here. AU. Still, same thing again. That resistance. Very good support right here. Makes sense that we should fall to where price was pushing up from. This is just kind of a mess. So sell the resistance. I think you should be good to get a few 10 pips or so, 15 pips, make it risk free, and then if we fall to support, that would make sense. As we see, this is kind of the top of our range, this is the bottom, this is kind of just a mess, and then like someone said earlier, holiday on Friday, so Thursday didn't do anything, Friday didn't do anything, so it makes sense to fall to the bottom of the range, which would be right there. We get below there, again, runner target maybe down into here, that would make sense. NU, same thing again. All the pairs pretty much look about the same. Looks like NU is actually kind of doing maybe a little bit of a fake out to the top. Come down. Again, fall into support. Stay right in here. Even on these bodies here. That would make sense. If we break that, you fall down into here. And just see how you react at one of those 3 levels and look to take a trade. Is today a special free charting day? Nope, we're actually going to start doing this every Asian session while we hang out. But if anyone says, do this, do that, then you need to send a chart as usual. But we're going to kind of throw out some more ideas so there's more stuff to look at. 30 minute, yep. So 30 minute, if we see this wick tapped into resistance up here, it looks like every chart we've gone over has tapped into resistance with some clean traffic down. And I look on the charts, tell you if you had relations with a trader chick. I don't know. And same thing here, kind of faking out above the top. We fall back into support. Would make sense for CAD JPY. So that is all of those Asian session pairs. That's how I would look at it and what I would be waiting for. But GJ, still waiting on this 30-minute close, and then we'll see what happens. Looks like we are trying to form resistance, but still respecting this support. So if we respect this kind of with open, I would expect us to come down. Yep, also GJ does move better with more likes. That is also factual statement. EA, yes, we'll do EA as well. Looks the same as all the AUD pairs. So if we look at AJ, resistance, GA, it looks a lot more similar, kind of closed under, and then it's going to hit support and then wait for it to come up, form resistance. It could be at this level, it could be up a little higher, maybe this wick and this wick. It could be up there, it could be a wick up here and body closes here. Just wait for resistance, and then I think you're going to be good. And then resistance as well as lower lows and lower highs in previous candles is also going to be very good as well. So EA, again, same setup as GA pretty much. It went up, resistance, came down. Maybe wait for a lower high to take it and expect a lower low, which would push us into support. So then price would kind of look like this. We have this here, went up, down, up, down. So look for something in this area, as well as that'll kind of match up over there. So I was saying with it doesn't matter where it happens, it just matters that you wait for it to happen. So it could happen right on this zone, could happen in relation to those wicks there, maybe somewhere in relation to one of these wicks, maybe the bottom of this wick. Just wait for the resistance to form, otherwise price will go up and it'll come back down, and then you wait for it again and you take it up. EN. Suppose we can. Oh no, EA is weekly. And GN is what you said. Alright. GBP, NZD. Yep. And if you don't like here, maybe wait for it to follow the support again and look to buy support. But if you form resistance, it makes sense to take it to support, and then you gotta kind of secure something, make sure it's risk-free, because if it does bounce off here again and hold support, price will go up and probably take you out. Thanks, Bardistas. Appreciate it, I think. And then we'll hit GN, and this will be the last one we cover. So these will be the pairs we look at for Asian, and that is it. Obviously, I'll only be trading GJ, but change the color. There we go. Blue it is. Same thing for GN again. Wait for support. Mark this lowest body, because wait for something to happen down here and see how we react. Or GN is what I would say. Otherwise, higher time frame looks bearish, but daily bearish. Yeah, if we can't break this low, price is going to push up. So I think if you wait for price to come down here and it can't break down, then price has to go up. 2 hour, yep, you're at big 2 hour support. But higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Can't get lower and you don't break these, probably higher low and you'll go up. Maybe push this wick, push up to here. 30-minute target, I would say, if you're going to buy support down there, I think it makes sense. Take it up to this level here. Yep, exactly. Strategy will not technically determine if you're profitable. It'll be how you react to those winning and losing trades. That's going to be much more important. Yep, Asian Open will be what I'm waiting for. Like I said, I liked these sells up here. They made perfect sense. But we've seen Asian Open. Volume comes in, deeper wick than normal, takes us out, continues in direction. So if Asian Open rockets price down to support, Then we form support. Perfect. We'll buy the support and take it up to resistance. And maybe leave a runner to anticipate a break and a continued further move up. So we'll see. Either way, if we miss these sells up here, down to here, there could be another, there will be another opportunity, whether a buy from here or price comes back up to here and forms resistance and we'll take it from there again. So either way, we are gonna, a move will be available. You just gotta wait for now. What made me want to talk more pairs? I just think we can do better in Asian session. And I know a lot of other streams require charts. And I felt just sitting and only looking at GJ, we can help more people on what to do, what not to do by looking at more than just one pair, as well as not just kind of talk about random irrelevant stuff. Even there is a lot of good stuff we do talk about fundamentals. Sharma does that. Good discussion sometimes from other people, but I think adding more pairs can just make it better. So I just thought, well, what makes my stream different and what can make it better? And I think what can make it better is looking at something besides just sitting and staring at GJ. So maybe make it a little more entertaining by looking at other pairs, other possibilities. Maybe someone's trading plan says I can only trade UJ, so everything we do here doesn't really help them. So just trying to get better. So, and then Adrian, I'm gonna pull up your chart real quick too. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate it. I wouldn't say I'm a guru. I would just say I'm someone who likes to trade. Yep, I like it. You've got to see how you react at this level. So if you break through here, then obviously this was kind of a false breakout to the top. Liquidity grab, order stop, whatever you want to call it. Price couldn't go up, so it should fall to your support down at 7100 area, which would then be a strong level, even level, so it'd probably be a good level to secure some profits as this ran up really nice. So if we come down really nice, or if we come down, we should come down really nice as well. But if support is formed up here, then price should go up and get into here. And then same thing again, just secure, and either it breaks or it doesn't, comes back down, breaks up, whatever happens, that'll be that. But this area is kind of what you want to pay attention to, and then as well as up here. So if you don't get any clear support right here and price pushes back up to here and then forms resistance again, I think that would then be a good area to look for a sell to take it down to support. USD CAD. Don't believe the CAD is in session right now. So we're only doing Asian session pairs. I don't think CAD is open right now. Nope. Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. I never trade CAD, so I wasn't positive, but my Canadian friend Gurjat says there's no CAD. So we're only doing Asian session pairs. So no UCAD for now. If you send a chart, I'll check it out for you. But I'm not going to pull up a pair that's not even in session right now. EURNZD, yep, we already did EURNZD, I believe. Did we? I don't think we did, but I believe it's going to be exactly the same as the other pairs we were kind of checking out. I guess we didn't do it. Still, looks the same. Looks like it's at the bottom of that support. Again, just wait for open. See where price goes. See if it does even... price could open. Asian could open and price could just not really do anything. So that's why we want to wait to open. Because if open happens and we have good volume, or what seems to be good volume, and we push to one of these levels we're interested in, that's going to be where we want to look to see a trade. Because if you get in a trade now, let's say you're getting a buy, you put your stop under here, or even we'll say you put it under here, and let's say open comes, it wicks a pip or two lower, stops you out, and then it continues right back in your direction. You are better off just waiting for open in case extra volume came in, or if it has good volume and it pushes a little bit lower and then continues back up, you're not a part of that coming in and kind of taking you out and then continuing in your direction.
That may or may not have been exactly what happened to me on Friday.
Yeah. With NY open? Well, no, NY was, there was US holiday on Friday.
The pre-London.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Kevin, no take on that from me. I don't trade that, so I'm not going to give any advice on anything I don't do. Especially last week for Asian, it was just really erratic and didn't move what normally did. I think we're just best off if today open moves normal. Maybe we can kind of anticipate the rest of the week to move a little more normal. Again, we'll see, but it looks like we are rejecting off of this area here. GA, yep, we already did GA. Just rewind. We covered GJ, Gold, EJ, GA, UJ, AJ, AU, NU, CJ, EA, GN, and EN. So if any of those are your pairs, we covered them. Just rewind the stream, and we went in order. So if you rewind to here and you want to see here, just fast forward a little bit and we'll be on UJ. Looks like we are rejecting that area. That could have been a nice 5 pip stop. You'd be up 4 pips. But again, open is what I want to see how we react to this area with open. What I'm waiting for. So if we look at the hourly, looks like the hourly is going to could close bearish, or it could make a deeper wick into here and then push up and continue up. But if this hourly closes bearish with this wick, we're going to see this next hourly make a top wick. If we reject there again, then maybe we start to fall down to support. So I want to see how this 30-minute and hourly kind of close. See where we go. Yep, I got you, Sharma. Go back to your other chart. Is this the smaller or the more zoomed in one?
Yeah, it's on the 2-hour time frame, just so you can see both the sell and the buy that I have.
Beautiful. So you're looking for a buy. Entry pound 4-hour break and wick fill. So break of this wick right here.
Yeah, on the 1 hour, there's another wick over there. So
Okay.
that's the wick that I'm waiting for it to fill, and then I'll take my entry.
And you're anticipating getting up into here. Gotcha.
Yeah, but if neither of the support or the resistance is broken, then I'm not taking a trade today.
I got you. Because I mean, we're gonna need volume to get to either of those trades, which then would mean we're kind of out of this messy area.
Yeah.
Yep, I got you. Makes sense. I like it. And then you'll adjust the stops based on the candles that are presented.
Yes.
Right. Beautiful. Why my support zone is so wide? I don't know. To be honest. To make it like this, but I guess you could say the reason is because there are more wicks down here. So I'm gonna try to get in at the lowest point possible. If we do fall down there. So if we zoom out, if we're on the 5-minute, if I just had it up here, and I'm on the 5-minute, this wider zone kind of gives me a reminder that we do have wicks on the higher time frame, where this could be like an area where price kind of builds up and then drives off. So I know anywhere in this zone is going to be good. to kind of buy a support on the 5-minute, and hitting we continue up if we hold on the higher time frame. So this box just gives me a visual on the smaller time frame of what's going on these higher time frames. That's all. Remedao, I'm not sure. Like 150 maybe. I might already be maxed out again. AJ, already did AJ, Rick. Just rewind. We covered AJ right here. So pull it up real quick. But these are the levels I would be interested in for AJ. So just pause it and you can copy that if you want. Or kind of copy it and add your own analysis to it. Or take a picture and then mark it up how you would mark it up. But that's what we got for AJ for tonight. So yeah, that was the so from I think about 6:45 we're gonna go through all those pairs while we kind of wait for excuse me, while we wait for open. Yep, you're welcome, Khan. Welcome. And I actually just ordered a mic. Or not a mic, but Amazon a little mic stand. So then I can have the mic much closer to my face and away from the keyboard, which will allow the mic to pick up my voice better and eliminate the keyboard sound, which will be nice. Week into this, yep, yeah. There's I mean, I do the Asian session. Another guy does the New York, and another guy does the London. So lots of free information out there. Yep, simplicity. I believe all of our streams are pretty simple and straightforward. Either a zone or a line, a plan, and then you just wait for the plan to happen. Pretty much. Put a stack of money into the mic for now. Yeah. Oh, okay. Good to know, Justin. Thank you. Thank you. I do have the NVIDIA. The playlist is just Pretzel. It's just a free music player that's all copyright music. So, like I said, I don't pick any of these songs. I can't rewind. I can like the song, pause, skip, change the volume, but that's it. Yeah, I mean, Oanda I've never looked at, I've never used. I like LMFX, they're pretty good. So
When I do not catch his hands is the address.
Measure 40 to 50. Yep, Asian does that. Typically, hour and a half, 2 hours before Asian Open, in 13 minutes, we see Asian session, the spreads come down. A buy on EN. Yep, I'll pull that up for you in a second. This chart here. Justin. Oh, never mind. I will check that out, Justin. Time is it? 7. I will pull up 2 charts quick. Then we're gonna get locked into the GJ to see if we have any opportunities. For our bullish higher highs, only go for a buy if candle creates support. Yep, exactly. Perfect. And then Rabbi. When I'm stacking trades, I don't stack trades. I just enter my position, and then I close 85% of it once I hit my target or my desired pips, and then I leave whatever's left as my runner. Yep, exactly. Time frames are bullish. High probability go. Yep. If we get above here, it's higher. Yes. Exactly. Yep. Yep, it could be trying to break resistance. We'll see how we gotta see how we react. I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, this does make sense to keep going up, but we'll see what happens. It'd be a fake out to the top to come down. Got to see if we do form support above this area, or just wait for it. Just wait for it to come back and form support. All right. So got this coming on Tuesday. Then I can have the mic right in front of me, above the keyboard, away from it. So it'll be better mic quality, better voice recognition, and then no more keyboard nonsense. Hour has a lot of volume. Breaking candles. Those above here, we'll kind of wait and see if we form support. Again, Asian Open 5 minutes, so chilling for now. Yeah, I think the fake out to the top, it would be a typical Asian move, so I think that would be something good to see. We see it a lot. But this does look to be pushing pretty well, so if you're in it, I think it looks good. Just make sure you're protecting the profits come Asian Open, just in case it wants to act a little weird.
I'm looking for some sort of this move.
I think that makes sense.
I was in this original cells based off the 5-minute strategy, and then I got taken away at like 5 pips.
Yep.
So the fact that I came back up, theoretically, it should make sense to continue going up.
Yep, we'll see. It does make sense right now, but Asian Open always has a different game plan, so
Yeah.
I think we'll see. Either way, we're gonna get some good buys off of here, or some good sells off of here, or if it moves too quick and we just don't get any good confirmations, I think there's some good buys down in this area, or possible sells.
Yeah.
So, wait and see. Yeah, we got 3.5 minutes till Asian Open. I think we can pump up the likes to 300 before open. We can do that. Need about 73 more. Almost 600 people watching. Yep, exactly, Eric. Either way, I think there's going to be some good opportunity from one of these 3 levels. Obviously, if it's this level or this level, we got to wait a little longer. But trading is waiting, so. Check out AJ. Yep. Yeah, I've already seen AJ. I'm not going to do anything with it, but yep, looks like that's breaking resistance as well. EJ probably also breaking resistance. GA probably going to be starting to break supports. Just kind of broke this little one here. Probably say AU going to be going up. So yeah, it looks like the yen is going to be weaker for the session. And AUD could be heading down. So AUD pairs will be gaining strength. There's AUD going up, EA going down, EA probably also going down as well. Yep. So everything, the AUD pairs are kind of pulling in to support or pulling up to or through resistance. So they're all kind of pushing to the key levels. This one is also pushed into this key level we're looking at. So again, open is going to decide whether we stay above and we push up, or if we don't like this area and we pull back down.
One thing I noticed during like Asian Open is, you know, in the first 15 minutes, kind of creates like the FU candle where it breaks the low of something and we think isn't continue heading down. Would you ever look at this possibility? So pretend Asian Open happens, right? And it dumps down first, breaks this like lower 30-minute bottom wick, and then continues heading up. Would you take the entry at the top of the wick to continue taking it up?
I'd look for it on the 5-minute structure to find a support to buy it at the low.
Okay, yeah, because there is a support down here on the 5-minute structure, I believe so.
So that's what I'll be looking for, is if we're going to go up, I'd want it to go up, come back down. I mean, area I'd probably be interested in going to be this box. So I'd like price to pull up away, come back and tap, maybe pull away, tap again, and then get in, or that initial pullback and tap, as long as we respect here and ideally this box area. That would be good. Or if we pull back to here, this would actually be really good. If we pulled back to here and respected this again, then that would be good. But the first 15 minutes of the hourly, maybe even this first 30 minutes, is going to be a waiting game. Just because I don't like the first 15 of the hourly of open is kind of messy sometimes. So still a good waiting for me there.
Got it.
So we need 48 more likes, 14 seconds. Are we going to do it? Yeah, we got 50 more likes and we got almost 50 more people. Not even, it was like 30 more likes and 50 more people. Alright, so Asian Open. What happens? Hourly. Hourly close bullish above everything, not above this little wick here, but see what happens. Ideally, I'd like to wait for this first 15 minutes. Where we go. Need to worry about? Nope. Got AUD at 8, but AUD pairs, so be careful of that. NZD as well. 1 second. Nope, we're not talking about it would be newly formed support. Andy. Adrian, pull this one up quick. Very nice, EJ. Came back there. Got the buy at the break. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, GJ was a little wild last week. Yeah, I was gonna say, Andy, what do you mean, bro? So it looks like GJ has now broken that previous high. So possible chance that we do continue up further, but price will pull back, and that's where we'll try to get in.
I see 3 possibilities here for GG.
That
I was gonna say, one is like how you saying it continues further and does a retest, and like we would get in somewhere to retest to continue taking it up. So that'd be like one kind of possibility. The other possibility is kind of like this is like the first 15 minutes, so even if it does break the high, I'm not looking at it as too much of a confirmation, and it actually closes back below, so like a fake out possibly. That's the second confirmation. And the third confirmation I don't think is gonna happen. What I was saying before, right? Or with a certain surge of volume where it breaks a low, like all of a sudden within the first minute or 2 minutes, and then continues up. But I don't think that's gonna happen because I was kind of right off the bat, but it's already broken the high now. So
and
2 possibilities I think is gonna happen.
Yep, and there's gonna be a bottom wick that happens. So
yeah,
we'll either look for the bottom wick to happen. We'll look for support to form either here again, or support to form down here.
Yeah.
Yep. Looks like Asian Open was pretty smooth. So maybe this week will be better. But still, I mean, even if we look at the 15-minute, we don't have any closes above here. And the 15-minute close above here is going to be really good. And this one wicked up and tapped into it, closed underneath. So we'll see what happens. But
I think it depends on what the next 15-minute does, because then that would give the idea of what the 30 minutes can do, if it's like kind of like a fake out to continue down or up.
I don't think this is a fake out now. I think this is clearly just going up. Yep. But again, I want to see what we're going to do up here, because if this just pushes up to here and then we get resistance, we can sell it back down. So still just waiting, hanging out. And wherever this 30 or 15 closes, there's a pretty good chance we're going to see some sort of bottom wick come down to this area to form a support. So if you got in that, got in here, 13 pips, risk 11 still.
I know Josh got a nice trade off this. I think he was in like a way
down
before
here.
30 minutes.
Yeah, he was down at the bottom. Very nice, Josh. Hopefully GJ will be nicer this week, as that is typically the Asian Open we expect, is the break and the move. Not a break, dance, and then a move.
Yeah.
Like last week.
I think we're going to see the textbook trade today, possibly.
Yep, I'm just going to wait for it. Either pull back down to here, or catch it from the top at resistance, which is actually a pretty good level up there as well. And then fall back to support. Yep, it's back to 140. So we'd go 134, 500, 134, 200, and then either break or bounce back and continue higher.
Got it. And you look at that if this was like a clean move all the way up, right?
Yep, then we get a clean move all the way down.
Okay, got it. That makes sense.
But we'll see. If this does push all the way up without coming down, then that was a nice move up. But Asian hasn't done this like this in like 2 weeks with open, so I wasn't gonna risk it if it was gonna move like last week or the week before. Not yet.
But
Got
this
him
is a
for
good, as I said, this is a good sign. Like the start of the week is moving nice already.
Yep, yeah, that could be a good sign. Last week we didn't have any nice movements. The typical Asian Open break and continue with the previous hourly or 30-minute that worked for like 2 months straight. It didn't respect any higher time frame candle last week or the week before, so maybe the fact that we're doing that today will be a good sign for the week.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm excited for my little mic stand to get here, and then my chair gets here this week as well, so that'll be fun. It's a recliner, and it has a little leg, like a little like footrest too, so I can just lounge out, lay back while we're doing these.
Man's upgrading his workstation now. The lights are cool, though. The lights are dope.
Yeah, looks cool. Just keep waiting and see what happens. See if we can break that 1K view this week. Nice job, Lucas. Yep, if you want to wait for a retest, Edwin, you can. Going over what we're kind of waiting for, what I'm waiting for this session. The hue lights, I think 2 of them are, to be honest. Let me check one of them real quick. So one of them is Day Better LED strip. That's the ones that are like, they're like on the desk and then underneath on the right side over here. And then I bought some from Best Buy, which I believe they are E by GE lights. They're I wonder if there's a name. Basically just like Bluetooth LED lights that you can control from your phone. Really, really bright. Not sure if they're hue or not. They might be.
Hopefully this is the week we hit that 135 area.
Yeah, that nice move up.
Yeah.
Yep. Best Buy Smart Home Expert. Okay. Might need to hit you up on Instagram in the future. Alright, here we go. Let me see. Nope, so they're not hue, they are oh, these buys and broke previous 30. Nice job. They're full color smart light strip. Yeah, C by GE. Full color smart LED light strip. I think it's yeah. Yeah. Whatever, they're great, they're nice, I like them.
I got a question for you, Paul.
What up?
See how on the left here, this was just like one straight candle down, right?
Yeah.
Would you say that not? Would you say that typically that is one straight candle up then, or this was like due to like some sort of news or something like that, and that we're still gonna be staggered up?
I mean, price never just moves straight up. So if it does just copy that candle completely and it is one perfect candle up, then it was a nice move. But ideally, the thought process is because it came down nice, it should go up nice. Whether this one candle does it in one move, or if this one closes here, the next one makes a bottom wick and finishes them.
Got it. Got it.
Yep. Hi, Albin. Pull this up. Entry a break, a previous high. Beautiful. Yep. That was a great Asian Open. Runners. Runners could play out.
I was thinking to like the possible wick fail for the daily.
Yeah, that would make sense. Clean all the way up. 1 wick.
Yeah, I was just wondering if anybody was possibly looking at that.
Yep. So the idea then would be that we break above this resistance here.
Yeah.
First off, man, I'm tired of this itch. Grab my girl again, bro, man, you thinking you slick? At first, man, my mom was in a stupor. It seems they ain't learned on that song Super Cooper Troopers. So I got up and sipped the Bloody Mary. Feeling very merry before I go make a Bloody Larry. Cooper Jr. Morton and Desert Cooper Hari. Ran into some fire bros, they make me very worried. Stood tall and I
The ICT style? Nope, I've never even heard of that. Just trading support and resistance with highs and lows to previous candles and kind of like structure on the 5-minute to kind of buy the low at support or kind of sell the high at resistance within the 5-minute structure.
just you wait. Step 3. While they writhing and they dying, watch me flying to save the girl. Come on, man, I'm trying. Step 4. Kill 'em off with no
Yeah, first 15 minutes of Asian Open are about over. Looks like we're definitely closing above here, so maybe wait for some pullback into support and then drive price up if it doesn't just rally on its own. 12 pips, yeah, if you got those buys right above there, that was beautiful. Great trade. Inner circle trading, yeah, no. Ooh, hipster mom. This'll make GJ move. Yep. We are less than 100 subscribers from hitting 7K. So that's pretty cool too. So if you're not subscribed yet, we're here every day, Sunday to Thursday, about 5:30 p.m. Central Time. It's about 8:30 Central Time. Make sure you subscribe, press the notifications button so you don't miss anything, and then like the video.
I think this theoretically should go to like 135, 200 area. Because if it should, like, if this is creating like a higher high now, because it's creating like a higher low in the 4 hour.
Yep.
Sure. And that just it should break the resistance that's getting up to right now, and like the next sort of traffic bit on the hourly and the 4 hours, like 135, 200 area.
Yep, we'll see. Yep, exactly. If you don't like what it's doing, get out. Or make it risk-free, and then be okay with whatever happens. Are you late to enter a sell? Well, GJ's pushing up, so I think you should be waiting on your sells.
Did you hear Jessica had an elective epidural? It's like she doesn't even care about the health of her newborn. How basic.
No more TV on the radio, it's NPR, where she heard the interview in her husband's car with her ex-fiance who had gone EDM. But ever since her wedding, it was hard to stay friends. And his Coed hoodie with the dragonfly, she kept it in her closet as the years went by. Who's cried a night about? Asked Terry Gross. A girl I knew.
Computer setup. If you go to the Instagram on the bottom left, you'll see the setup that I'm using right now. Got 3 monitors. Just a lot of multitasking when you're live streaming, so it just makes it a little easier. But trading wise, I'm just using 1 monitor. That's all you need to trade is 1. But for live streaming, then I can have 1 screen, have the YouTube channel up, monitor views, likes, comments. I can have this screen, the screen I'm sharing, so that's the screen you guys see on the stream. And then the third one is just is where the trading where I enter the trades.
Are you kidding? Of course I'm not gonna let her wear pink.
So for multitasking, it's a little easier to have more monitors. I think 3 is probably all you really need if you're doing streaming, trading, and stuff like that. But if you're just trading, there's no need for more than 1 monitor.
There is no way we are ever gonna have a birthday party at SeaWorld ever. Do you think the goal
Broke 300 likes, beautiful.
with her indigo aura?
Again, hopefully break that 1K viewer goal this week. We're gonna do it one of these weeks, but I wonder if this 30 minutes gonna kind of close here. Then we get that wick down.
Would you take out the wick down, or would you look for like a bearish close and then break of the high?
Support to form on the 5-minute.
Got it.
Yep. It's just a spread indicator. I don't know the exact name of it. 134,500. Yep. Yeah, that's kind of the target I'm looking for as well, but I want to get the buy-in down here. Yeah, maybe even a possible wick fill. Is the other guy? Nope, that is not. Raja is not here. Nobody from the New York or London session is Asian session. Any sort of candle formation? Nope, just looking for 5-minute to form support. Kinda either ideally right here, maybe even down here, but I think more ideally we're gonna see a support right around here, and that's what I'm gonna look for, and then I'll put stop loss underneath under the support.
Trading views 4 hour looks so different compared to my MT4.
Yeah.
Mine had a massive bottom wick.
Yep, mine does too.
Yeah,
Very big wick.
That was like the liquidation to grab the orders to continue heading up.
Possibly, yes.
Because it came back into like this zone down here where all those massive wicks are.
Yep. That's why I'm either buying from here or from here.
Yeah.
Ideally. But it looks like more so we're going to be trying to get a buy from here. That looks more plausible for tonight.
I would say, in the most recent, would you look at this as some sort of possible support zone, like where support can form?
What's up? What'd you say?
Hello? I was saying, what do you look at possibly this is like the most recent support that it could come back down to? Or the fact that, like, obviously it can come down anywhere, but it could also, like, that most recent support or this old resistance new support that's going to possibly form?
Either.
What do you think of the
I got my eyes on both, but ideally it should be here.
got it. Like nothing down here, right?
No.
Good. Anything down.
No. It could be, but ideally, if we don't stay above here, I do see us falling down to here.
Got it.
Yep. AUD, JPY. Nope. There, I mean, you got to send a chart for that. I marked up the chart. You got to execute. I told you what I was looking for if I were looking at it. You got to send a chart now if you want to update. That was 6 to 6:45. We covered all the pairs and answered those questions. So now you have to send your own chart. I showed you my chart. Show me your chart. I'll see how this 30-minute closes. And go from there. Looks like 5-minute is kind of rejecting that top area, so should see a pullback to that 134.200 to make a decision. Nope, not me, Andy. I see it, but we gotta see what happens in this area. Coffee, that'll be a good one.
This is what I want to see.
What's up?
This is what I want to see. I'm gonna draw it out for the Zoom because when it happens, I'm gonna catch it.
Yep, it is for Asian session. It is Tooth Blue on Telegram. Yep, welcome. There's nobody in Zoom today. They're dead. Did I enter for a buy? Nope, there's nothing on the screen. So when you see a blue or a green and a red thing on the screen, that will mean I have taken a trade, and I will also tell you when I take a trade. Right now, we are still waiting.
Hey Paul,
Yo.
hey, I'd like to ask you a question with regards to just now that move during Asian's session at about, I think, 20 minutes ago, that long bullish push up. Is that considered a risky move given that the previous week where the candle during the Asian move, it actually reversed back into the consolidation area?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So based on what happened last week, compared to how it normally moves at Asian Open, I just wanted to get above this area first, or just see what Asian Open did, in case it did do what it did last week, where it kind of breaks the highs and lows, and then reverses. So I just wanted to see how we were going to play out at Open. So even though the move normally works with the Asian Open push being dissipated, last week and the week before, it was just doing too much ranging to do that. So.
All right, thanks.
Yep. Yeah, last week was a little rough. Managed it well, got some wins at the end of the week, but not enough to end in the blue, unfortunately. But not a big loss at all.
Can we also say that for every week the GJ moves differently in Asian session, or we can actually anticipate that the moves will always be like what happened moments ago, where it actually anticipated the Asian volume to push it up or maybe move it down?
Yep. Yep. That is what we normally do, kind of expect from Asian Open.
All right, thanks.
Yep. Was that what you were asking? I feel like I might have missed something.
Yeah, because I actually took a trade a few weeks back where the Asian session actually puts me down into a drawdown. But then again, when it plays out, I wasn't in the trade because I kind of contemplating whether should I go in, because I have concerns where the trade actually doesn't go my way, especially during Asian Open, with what happened for the last 2 weeks. So this is why I missed this trade. So I was thinking if because you are experienced in Asian session, so I'm kind of thinking if all Asian session are actually moving the same, or is it just last 2 weeks is special where it actually doesn't move like what we planned?
Yep. Last week was just special. It was a lot harder. Last week in general, even New York sessions, they weren't that great. I think all the sessions were really rangier, way more rangy than normal. So I would say that's just last week.
All right, thanks.
Yep. I'll be back in 1 second. Yep, exactly, DK. That's what we're waiting for. That makes sense, Tova. That makes sense. Good. Resistance. Came down to support. Came up.
No, that was the joke that I sent in the group chat. That's the V-shaped recovery the governments have been looking for. The arrow.
I gotcha. I mean, it was resistance down to support, but
yeah.
we'll see something. Just gotta wait for it. Yep, no trades yet. Alright, Sam, pull this up. Yeah, I think that was a terrible idea. Basically just sold. It doesn't look like you have any resistance marked up here, so there'd be no indication that price should continue coming down. Granted, it would make sense that we come and kind of retest. It doesn't mean we're going to. So yeah, I don't think that was... If anything, you should have been buying from down here. Maybe once this candle closed, you got to buy. But this sell, price was pushing up and you took a sell. So that doesn't make a lot of sense. I think you got to work on zones a little better and understanding some structure of price action.
So what was the confirmation here? Like,
yeah,
I would say wait for like a close in your direction, possibly the break of the low.
Mm-hmm.
Better. Same thing as like if this was like to a kind of firm support. Obviously these closes weren't strong, so even if you waited for a strong close and they broke the high, that makes sense to continue riding it up. But like there's no close in your direction at all here.
Yep.
Just because they left this bigger wick than like what we've been seeing over here recently doesn't mean it's gonna change price. It can easily just fill it to continue heading up.
Yep. Looks like that's what it's trying to do on the 5 minute. It's kind of breaking everything. So I think that was a poor trade. I think you could have did better.
Yeah.
Yep. And Tooth Blue, your chart did not work.
Like right now, I was looking at a possible entry in the 15 minute, but now it's like makes no sense. I'd rather just stay patient because I know the 4 hours closing in like 20 minutes, and usually when the 4 hour does close, it leaves somewhat of a top wick, and I don't want to get caught in like it coming up just to your top wick and then it closes back down near my entry.
Yep.
So I'm trying to stay patient and just let it play out for now.
So just go to the website, Victor, middle of the screen, and then you can choose which one you want to join. Yeah, that could work, Edwin, if you want to have that big of a stop loss. Yep, you just got to make sure you don't secure anything until about 20 pips to make sure you're at least rewarding what you risked. So yes, yep. See you tomorrow. See you, Burns, thanks for coming. You're welcome, Victor. Yeah, if you have questions, you can DM me on Instagram as well. That's on the bottom left where it says Instagram. You can message me there if you have further questions that the website does not answer.
When are you entering, Paul?
From one of those zones is what I'm waiting for. It's kind of in the middle now, so I'd like a pullback to 134-200 area, take a buy or a sell. More than likely a buy is going to make more sense right now. It's kind of wait for, or if we push up to 134-500, 550, and we form resistance, then I'd take it back to 134-200 area.
So it's pretty much the same buy entry as my sell, right? Above that resistance area, around 600.
Could be a sell entry underneath it.
If
So
it
if we
breaks past that, then you will be entering around the 600 area.
for a buy,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, Exile, that's just something you gotta emotionally, mentally get through. Plenty of tools out there to strengthen that area to get you there, so Got to figure out which one works. Yep, nice job, TJ. We're coming. We'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, Gerjot knows a thing or two about a thing or two. He's got a pretty good mentor.
Yeah, I would say my mentor's decent at trading. Not the best.
He's decent. He's like a pretty decent most of the time. 5 minute kind of looks to be struggling up at that top wick up there, so maybe we do end up pulling back to that 200 area. But yeah, my goal for the week personally is not a single trade do I buy the high of structure, and not a single trade do I sell the low of structure on the 5 minute. So that's my goal for the week, is to make sure I'm not making making that mistake anymore. Yep. We're going to buy the highs of the candles and the lows of structure, and we're going to sell the highs of structure with the lows of candles. I think I said that right. Might have said it backwards.
That's what this would be like. We're buying the low of the structure where the retest happens somewhere around here.
Yep. So basically,
like when it comes up.
Yep. Go ahead.
I was just saying, like, whenever it starts coming up, like, we get, and you typically at the very low, but somewhere in the middle to continue riding it up. So that's like buying a low of the structure, but buying the high, like the break of the candle.
Yep.
Like the high.
Exactly. So that's going to be the same. We're just looking to get better entries in terms of structure.
Yep.
Yeah, and I want in addition to that, I want confirmation on at least a 2-hour time frame, because I went back and I looked at all of our trades, and we basically got wicked out on the 2-hour candles.
Yep.
Even though the 1 hour and the 30 minute gave us that confirmation. So I want that 2-hour confirmation first.
Yep. What happened to the highs and lows? Med technology, I'm still taking entries at the highs and lows of candles, but I'm not taking entries at the highs or lows of structure, depending on which way I'm taking it.
May I just add on to it, like, to show what you mean by that?
Yeah, go ahead.
So pretend if, like, this wasn't here, right? And, like, this was just canceled, we're in a downtrend. So basically what I think what Paul is saying is this. He's like, here, like, when he says he's buying the low of the candle. He's buying it when it breaks low of the candle. And then, I meant selling. He's selling the low of the candle if we were to take it down. That's also whenever he's saying, like, structure-wise, that he's not going to buy up here to take it continue up, because this is also like the high. So he's selling the low of the candle.
Yep. So I'll be selling up there as we're at resistance down to the bottom. And if I were buying, I'm going to be looking to buy down here or support it. Versus trying to buy up here, I get a much better probability, a much better trade, much more pips. Buying the low of the structure versus buying the high, because now I'm kind of anticipating that I get even more of a move up even after we've had this move up already. So if we got in right around here, we already got about 20 pips going up, 25, 23 and a half with that. Now buying that high, we're expecting another 20, 30 pips up, which puts us at a 53 pip move. But you're better off getting, I'm going to be better off getting in here, to either come down or go up, versus getting in here to go up, or getting in here to go down.
Alright, Paul.
Yep.
Alright, Dwayne.
Hey.
And would you say that create a tighter stop loss as well?
It could, yeah. It could create a much better stop loss. It's going to be a stronger stop loss for sure. Less odds or probability of that getting hit or getting wicked out, as you are kind of at the high or low of the structure, whichever way you're taking it. And then it's also going to increase the pips you get as well.
Yeah.
So instead of trying to anticipate that we've already had 20 pips here. So instead of anticipating another 10 or 20 to happen, we could just get in up here. There's 7, 10 pip stop, whatever. Now we can for sure have 20 pips down to there because we know we can get down to that level, and anything else will just be extra. So it's going to increase the runner probability as well. Because if the higher time frame's going in that direction, your runner should continue in that direction on the smaller time frames.
Okay.
Yep, exactly, Med. So it's still on the 5 minute. If I took this trade, I would have taken, if I was looking to buy in this area right here. So we see this bullish candle right here. No new high created. No new high created, but we're at the low, so we're good. This is where we want to buy. See this one?
Yeah.
You see this break above this previous one, making a new high to a candle. So then we would take a buy right there. Stop loss under the support. Price continued up. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Same entry style, just different different time frame and looking to not get in. And instead of getting in up here, anticipating that it continues, which it did, which was nice, we'd be getting in down here at the bottoms to anticipate it going up with the anticipating the higher time frame going up. So that's kind of what I'm looking. And it was just looking at all my past trades. A lot of my losing ones were buying the highs of structure or selling the lows of structure. And the ones that always seemed to play out were buying the lower highs or buying the higher lows. Those, or selling the higher lows, I should say. Those seem to work out a lot better. I think I said that backwards still. I'll draw it up real fast. So whenever I was buying, the trades that played out more were the ones where I bought down here. And the trades I was selling played out more when I sold the trades here versus selling here or buying here, right here, or here. I was able to get better trades and have runners go a little bit better from those areas like that.
Makes sense, mate.
Yep, just trying to, just part of the process to get better, so that's all. In many cases, that could lead to entries within a range, possibly, depending on the range. The range is going to have to be big enough to trade. Joanna's, I think I said that right. If the range is big enough to trade, then yeah. But if it's not, then we'll just wait for it to pull back to it, and then look to get in it. Yep, exactly. That's all. So now we'll kind of wait and see. 4 hours closing in 8 minutes, so we'll see how we respond down here. 4 hour might even make a deeper wick. So then the hourly, we could tap into here and then pull up. 30 minute might have a better, yeah, so we might tap into here with that bottom 4 hour wick and then drive up. But we could also tap into here and then drive up as well. We'll just see how these candles react again near this area.
I really think the second one that you said, that's probably what's going to happen, because I see the same thing happening. Price coming down in that little zone, and then wicking, and then going back up.
Yep.
I would want to see a candle close bearish over there though, like either the 30 minute or the 1 hour above the zone and then continue back.
Yep.
this was one reason why I didn't get in it, because I knew the 4 hour was gonna close, and it usually does some sort of like pullback to leave a top wick for the 4 hour. Because I was looking at the entry on the 15-minute to take up, but it just made sense. 4 hours gonna pull back slightly. But if this closes bearish, and then the new 4 hour creates a bottom wick first, and then the 30-minute breaks the high, I'll be taking that.
Are you gonna wait for the 30-minute break up there?
Yeah, because the like I would yes, because I need the 4 hour to close bearish. I mean, not bearish. I need the 4 hour to create a bottom wick first.
Gotcha.
So I don't wanna just get in once it breaks like a 15-minute high and just kind of get caught out. Because this is the high of the 15-minute too, the one that we're on right now.
Yep.
The only way I would get in lower is if a 15-minute closes bullish, but it's like not like a strong close, and then it breaks the high.
Gotcha. So ideally, a bullish hourly close, and then we'll see a wick down, and then price fill the wick and push up to 134,500 at that resistance level. Yeah, and if we look at the 5-minute, actually, I was eyeing this up, but not going to sell when price is going up like that. This was the initial kind of resistance we created when price after open. So this was our open candle right here. And then you see we kind of stalled out up there. And then we pushed back up to it again. Couldn't get above the high resistance. And we fell down. So not a trade I would have taken or recommend to take. But this is exactly what we're looking for. But down here to buy it. I don't think there might be one person in here from New York session, but it's probably not the person you're thinking of.
It seems like we've created resistance on the 15-minute with a little consolidation.
What's up? What'd you say?
On my 15-minute, it looks like price consolidated for a bit, and then we created resistance.
Yeah. So now we'll just need to create a support.
Sipping wine that's quadruple my age, with a girl that's got me feeling this unusual way. Giving up private shows leads to the private show. I would go risk it all earlier if I knew just how those eyes would roll. See it either getting dirty or dusty, and I'm trying to be a man that you see worthy of trust and know that you're moving. And we ain't got the time to invest in something real, but for some reason I try nonetheless. Guess that's my intuition mixing with the liquor and some wishful thinking. You smiling at me as the crystal clinking, pouring a different drink when listening to old school rap. And you
So just still waiting for now. So probably in the next 30 minutes we'll see something that we want to see. And we are 41 subscribers from 7K. So we'll probably hit that tonight or tomorrow, depending on how many new people we have here. Harrison? I don't know where Harrison is at. Let's try. We try hype. No. I don't think I'm feeling this. Maybe pop. I think we were in pop. I think upbeat could be good. Alright, so for our close, bullish. See how we react down here or up here, wherever we get to first. I will be back in a minute. Thank you, Edwin. Appreciate it. This song is Sky High by Electronima, I guess. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Alex is a pullback down. If it doesn't happen during the live stream, maybe if it happens shortly after, then I'll look to take it. But I think we'll see something. Just grape flavored water, Crystal Light, that's all.
The way that these candles are forming almost like smaller, like we have to see how this is going to form. Looks like the pullback is about to happen sometime soon.
Yep, it does look like that.
And the only question is like, will we have enough volume left by the time the pullback happens to continue up?
Yeah. Hey, that's what I was thinking. Might be that late 9 p.m. push that pushes it from support back up to resistance.
Hopefully it lines up with the...
Are you guys gonna buy it?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, about 2.5, 3 hours is about how long these live streams last.
May we have your attention, please? Please do not leave cases or parcels unattended anywhere on the station. Any unattended articles are likely to be removed without warning.
So I took a sell based on the fact that we're respecting resistance and an anticipated move down to support. Plus we kind of made a lower low, lower high again, still respecting that resistance. So kind of anticipating that we pull back to support there, and we'll see what happens.
I hope it works out for you.
Yeah, I hope so too. It's a little risky.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for a retest to continue heading up, just because I took the earlier loss.
Yeah, that thing just turned around real hard. I should have waited for it to break that other low I had marked.
because I think the more probable trade here for me personally is the retest to continue heading up.
Yeah, we'll see. Still very bullish, but we're still rejecting up here, so we'll see what happens. If it doesn't play out, probably just be a go back to no trade. But the plan I made for the week, I sold at resistance, so we'll see what happens. See where this one goes. Spread factored into my stop loss? Yes, I do. Spread is about a pip, so I have it about a pip above these 3 wicks up here. Yep, yeah, and the stop loss never. If it's a 15 pip stop, it's got to be a really, really nice trade with a really easy 20, 30, 40 pip target. So yeah, typically 10 is where I like it. Yep. So the idea was the 2 previous 30 minutes both made lower highs, and now this one, it went up to those highs and made another lower high and sort of rejected, and it's tapped this area a ton of times. So kind of anticipating some sort of pullback down to support, and we have a nice little kind of 15-minute wick fill we could see happen. So that's kind of what I'm anticipating, but we'll see how we play out. But we've really, in my eyes, kind of rejected this area, but it happens. Yep, that's exactly right, Gerzad. It's going up or down. Yeah, we got about 10 more minutes, so see where we go. Yeah, I think my leverage is 100 or 150 or 250. One of those three. Yep, yeah, leverage helps with the risk management a lot as well. Really keeps you from over trading, or not over trading, over risking. Helps a lot with that. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Yep, exactly. I never risk more than more than 1 or 2%, so I never even come close to that. The sell's the first trade. I did not take the buys because I wanted to see how Asian Open reacted. FTMO's 100, yeah, so it's probably 100. How long will this trade take? As long as it wants to. Uh, 15-minute close bullish. Oh, no. I'm gonna just let it rock. See you later, Yvonne. Rumor that I left FTMO? No. That is not true. Yep. Charts are always better. It's like 24-hour gym hours. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, 5 minutes tapped a lot of times up there, and we've just been stalling out up there, it seems. If you look at the 30-minute, two previous 30 minutes, both made lower highs. So the next time it went up to that level, if it made resistance again, I was gonna get in. It went up to that level, made resistance, and I got in. So it plays out or it doesn't. But I'm comfortable because my plan for the week: sell resistance, don't sell the low. So I sold the resistance. So that's what I did. And if it goes up, then support was just stronger, and I should have waited for price to pull back and then buy it up. Yeah. So see. I considered, yeah, I would have considered the buy at Asian Open, but I wanted to see how we were going to move first. Now I know that maybe this week we're going to move a little bit nicer. Those Asian Open moves we can try to capitalize on.
That to me was a strong indication that the markets are not strong, that good indication that the markets are possibly back to what we used to see.
Yeah, it could be moving a little better.
Yeah.
Yep. Looks like it might be trying to break that 5-minute structure. It just broke a previous candle, so could be a bad sign for sells. And it looks like going up. Yeah. Yep. And we hit. So now we broke out of there, so clearly support was better than resistance. Oh well. Four-hour now made. Yeah, still not much of a bottom wick and still pushing up into here. So we will see, but that was it. Gave it a try, didn't play out. That's gonna be it for the session. It's 8:30, and we will be back tomorrow.